But here's some different ideas. First would be, as opposed to collecting dust on the shelf or in a storage facility or in the basement, wherever they are today, you could have a bowl sitting out with the stones inside of it somewhere. Your loved one, right there, front and center for everyone to see. You could have one of those shadow boxes with some stones put inside of the shadow box. One of my favorite things, because this is real, if you want to have that person with you all the time, whether you're wearing shorts, pants, you could have that stone right there of your loved one in your pocket as you're walking around each day, which is very meaningful. Some people like to have an object or something in their pocket to kind of squeeze. We all heard the saying, squeeze the rock. You could have your loved one right there in the pocket. You could go out to, the woods somewhere and put them in the, obviously in the woods where they like to they had a favorite place they like to attend, like to go to that was peaceful for them. You could put that rock there, that stone. Whether, it could be in the mountains, it could be squiggly lines here, which represents water. You see people out there all the time trying to put ashes into a water somewhere. What happens? The wind blows and the ashes go everywhere and they don't even hit the water. You have a solidified remains, a stone in your hand, a little underhand toss, and your loved one's out there in that body of water. Some other ideas, when you have that celebration of life with family, friends, co-workers, and others, you can pass the stones around. Think about that, having your loved one in the hands and being able to pass that person around to all those attending. Very meaningful, very impactful. You can also give them away as gifts. So think children, grandchildren. I'll just write grand to save some time here. You could have given to one of the caregivers that took care of your loved one. How meaningful is that to give a stone to a caregiver that's the cremains of your loved one? Friends, the list goes on. Bottom line is this. When you have stones versus just sitting here somewhere and no one really knows where it's at, or they do, but again, it's kind of hidden. It's not at the forefront like the stones would be. These become holdable. They become shareable. And no doubt, after all that, it's something that you can pass around. I won't even write it on here, but it's something that you can pass around, something that you can pass down, and that spirit that's with that loved one in the form of a stone is around for as long as possible. Thank you all for watching and listening. Again, be on the lookout for some more updates on our website, acorncremations.com, because what's going to happen is you'll see a package there that will say, I'd like to solidify my loved one's remains. And at that point, we will work with you to take you through this process and even help you out with different ideas when we connect. Thank you all for watching and listening. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.